Hey everybody. So I think a lot of us got a little confused with the due dates for the persuasive essay. I see that it was due on Tuesday, even though most of us are a little more used to them being due on Wednesday. And I think because it wasn't listed on the due date sheet that a lot of people forgot to do it because there's only one other video besides this one that's going to be uploaded. But basically, I am in the position where I started researching my topic and I really couldn't find the 6 sources or references required. So I was actually at work today and I just emailed Dr. Luce asking if I could please use one of his recommended topics. So I chose to write stating that South Carolina should make a basically drug prison reform based off of the Ohio model, which reduces or I think it like basically it reduces the threshold that a crime becomes a felony conviction, thereby allowing drug crimes to fall under the category of misdemeanor and ultimately not result in so much prison time. I decided to choose this topic because I know that in South Carolina, if you are convicted of, I do believe it's any crime involving illegal drugs, that you are unable to work in certain professional fields, such as the medical field. And I think that limitation in allowing people who could have very well made mistakes in their life from earning, a good career or whatnot. I think that's a little. I think it meets the threshold of unjust for me, and so the evidence that I have found thus far is basically just rates of convictions and incarcerated individuals versus the versus being arrested for illegal drug possession. And so that, and then information on the bill itself in Ohio, as well as I have found some information regarding substance abuse programs while incarcerated. I think I'm going to compare and contrast these values and show their lack of efficacy in this issue, while using a strong point in my argument being the financial cost of housing incarcerated people versus having them in either rehabilitation or drug treatment programs, as well as the overall impact that it can have on their lives. It's a lot of research. I don't think a lot of us really know how much research it is. I think it's the longest speech that we have, and I definitely think it's going to take a little bit more time as far as getting it done. I know the final version is due on Monday, and so I'm hoping by Saturday to post something up for you guys, maybe on the discussion board for any feedback, because by Friday I know we all have to have feedback on each other's speeches. So these are my plans and my thoughts. I know it's going to require a bit of research in order to complete, and I'm hoping to get a good bit of it done tomorrow. I know we're all trying to enjoy the holiday, so it makes a research heavy speech like this a little more difficult. So because I revised my topic, I emailed Professor Luce today, and I'm waiting back on a response. So I did not exactly have enough material in order to produce um, a dress rehearsal speech for you all. But I did want to upload something on the typical due date that we're accustomed to, and I guess just pick your guys' thoughts on what you think, get some tips, some recommendations. I think, that in itself is helpful in the speech making process, and at least give me partial credit since I ended up changing my topic a little bit later in the game. Well, I do appreciate your time, and yeah, I hope everyone does well. All right.